noticing as I'm talking to people, reconnecting with people, and visiting with people, everyone seems to be going through a lot of change right now. It seems to be that point of the year where everyone's kind of going through transformations of one sort or another. A lot of people are breaking up or getting divorces, or relationships are ending. And then there's a lot of other people that I talk to, and they're having babies and getting married and falling in love. And so it seems to be a period of time where there's a lot of rebirths happening, life, death, and rebirth. So it's like all these endings and new beginnings seem to be taking place. It's sad and yet beautiful all at the same time, because endings never feel good, but all that really means is that we're moving into a time of letting go and shedding old skin, because we're about to have new beginnings, and new beginnings are always exciting. So it's just interesting as I am traveling and seeing people and doing stuff. It's really strange, because I'm like excited and then I feel sad, and then I'm excited and I feel sad, depending on who I talk to and what's going on. And I just want to give everyone a big, huge hug, because it's like that, I don't know, endings always feel really terrible. And the middle part of that transition, when we end things, that part of the transition where it's like everything's so unknown and we don't know where we're going or what's going to happen next, you're always in that place of anxiety and fear, and you don't know, because you don't know what to trust anymore, because everything that you did rely on is being stripped away and doesn't make sense anymore. And I remember being in that place a year ago, and that's how I felt when I left Minneapolis. And I'm not in that place anymore. I've come to this place inside myself where I still don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I've kind of let go of the outcome, and I'm kind of okay with whatever. I really feel like my son is in a good place, and I feel like I'm in a good place inside myself, where I feel like I'm not really worried about what happens tomorrow, but I am living for today right now, and I'm okay with that, because that's where I need to be right now. So it's just kind of interesting, because I remember feeling that fear and anxiety of just uncertainty and not really knowing, and then feeling like I'm scrambling and feeling like I'm being pulled in all those different directions and not quite sure, and just kind of fumbling and falling. And I don't know, I think that's kind of where the last month I've kind of come to that conclusion that like it's okay. I'm tired of fumbling and falling. I'm just going to be here in the now and in the moment and just be, and that's kind of where I'm at now, and it feels really, really good actually. It actually feels very liberating. I'm taking care of things that need to be taken care of, and yet at the same time I'm still taking care of myself and doing what feels good for me. And if that means going off on an adventure, I'm going to go off on an adventure and be okay with that. I don't have much tying me down these days, so I don't know. It's interesting, because this is the first time I've really realized it though, and this is like the conclusion I'm finally coming to. I just figured out that there's nothing tying me down, and for some reason I thought there was. I mean, other than stuff, like physical stuff tying me down, I don't actually have anything tying me down. I don't have a significant other or a boyfriend or a husband. My son is 20 and finally at that point where he's starting to take care of himself and do his own thing. And there isn't anyone but me and the dog seems to not really care as long as he's along for the ride and he gets to be himself. Gonzo's just happy to be. So I don't know, it was like this big revelation for me where I was just like, why